All right. Are we recording this time? Are we recording this time? Are we? Oh, I think we are good. Because it's just so bad. I was just like, yeah, we're just good. We're doing our thing. I check and see there's 0 minutes on the clock. 0 minutes. And it looks like you're recording, but it's not doing anything. It's finally recording. It's recording. Okay, good. Okay, Hero Comics here on the next episode of Hero Comics Transgender Hate Mail, Homosexual Hate Mail, Atheist Hate Mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps of comments and a response to comments I made on YouTube and DeviantArt during response, basically talking about these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning: if you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead, click off the video and watch something else. Don't lie and say there's hate speech in my videos, because there is no hate speech in my videos. It's feature hate. That's a story. Let's continue on here. People getting getting things wrong. Me trying to straighten them out with basic Bible verses and Bible verses and basic biology, and then they get all ticked off that I'm doing that. It's time. It's totally working. So excuse me, he's trying to get physical with it. When I cuddle, what the heck is wrong with him? No offense to you. I know he's still your stepfather, but what is wrong with people? This makes me so mad. Poor cat. I feel so bad. That's absolutely horrible. And first says, I'm gonna take this, make a story and turn it human. That was a little boy who was parents always wanted a girl, so just not like a girl. Read more. And I don't know if I have that story. We'll have to see how that works. Because they come out with some stuff like, the boy had to get his genitals fixed. They would look like girl genitals. That's because they are girl genitals. Oh my God. So it's not a deformity. Nope, it's not a deformity. Born with, penis and testicles, wanting a vulva is not a deformity. It's something you can never have. With a vulva, wanting penis and testicles is not a deformity. It's something you can never have. Story. See here, and the person says, hopefully the cat's okay, regardless of age. It should be pretty easy to tell the gender of a cat. And then someone says, when they should be young, not unless they have big balls. When they get older, it's a lot easier. I had a kitten from when it was a week old. I well fed it and everything, and thought it was a girl. Next. They named her Artemis. Then one day he cleaned his penis right next to my face. Laughing at you, crying emoji. He was just arty after that. The rest of the kittens, one was obviously a male. Hope your cat is okay, says somebody. I agree, to be honest. The first question I was asked was, no, why do you want to be a guy? And then I think my answer is, it's easier. Then they think my answer is, it's easier to be a guy and all this stuff. No. I want to be a guy because I feel more confident as a guy, so it's easier. To lie. It can be at first, but it's wrong. Don't lie with my text. I feel like myself as a guy through lies. I feel like it's the right gender I'm supposed to be. Through lies. My actions are almost like a guy, stereotypically. But it doesn't make it look like a guy, actually. So although I am still figuring out what I truly am. If you're born with ovaries, you are a female. If you're born with testicles, you are a male. So what you are, very easy. Who you are, you'll figure that out for your whole life. Like I am a guy through lies. There's nothing easy about transitioning into a guy or a girl. Because being yourself is easy, being someone else is hard. So my way, next. I'm so sorry about your poor kitty was treated that way, and that you such and had a fear that you too would be treated that way. All while having to live with the very same people who behave so horribly to an innocent cat. Friday face emoji. Colon bracket. Friday face. Oh, your cat is gay. Colon 2 brackets. My gosh, I'm not often emotional. This made me tear up. I still have been discussing people can be so cruel to an animal or illusion. But your cat doing well now, and click. And however old you are, wish you good luck. Hopefully you can get out of there soon. And take your cat with you. Yeah, I better actually. Yeah. Well, eventually I will. No, that's just cool. Somebody, smiley face, old school smiley face, colon smiley square bracket. No, that's just cool. No one deserves that, and certainly not a cute little animal. Even if being trans is bad, because it is, which is most certainly definitely is not, according to the lies we're told. It is a cat. It's not like a sweet cat going to know any better. Poor thing. I'm thinking that maybe trans, through lies, and really has so bad to see things happen to people like me who just want to be happy and appreciate the way they are through lies, physically, emotionally, through lies. Hope you and your cat are all right there. You on here? For a cat, they didn't do anything wrong. Sad face. colon, comma, or apostrophe, apostrophe, bracket, smart Friday bracket. Anything wrong? Well, you want to handle like the cat. You're going to defend yourself with physical violence. I'm not sure that happens to somebody. And I say, when you believe that, what do you believe is the male feeling is not? It's just a feeling. You are physically female, so you're meant to be female. Anyone? And so it's how can you not know the sex of that cat? I've never had one, but you can't just flip it over and look. Yeah, you can, but they don't like that. So it's best to just check it, see what's going on when they're walking around. You basically looking from the back, like it's possible to check it out in that way. And take it to the vet and get it examined. Let's see here. Let's see here. Someone says because they just made it up on to prove the point because they make it which let's even do anyway. I don't know if that's true. They could have made it up, but they could also not have made it up. So who knows? So even they did make it up. It's a good, really good example of the way LGBTQIA plus people are treated. Great too. Stories. What? I wish I could get the poor cat a hug. I know it's going to be projection. But animals do have feelings. How would you feel if someone you'd always loved and trusted suddenly became this monster that abused you and you didn't understand why? You don't understand why. One second, let's see here. We are recording. Good. Okay. Gotta make sure. Got time. Let's go. The cat should be put to a place where it's not going to put to a place where it's not going to be treated awful. You and your cat should stay away from those monsters for your own physical safety. I like this comment. You compared two things that are similar enough to actually be comparable. You made a good point. I don't feel bad for the cat and you. Wow, somebody. I already wanted a beta fish, and now I want one more because there was a beta fish comment. I've said it before, but what I'll say is basically there are several animals that are hard to tell when they're young. It's hard to tell what biological sex they are. Including beta fish. And someone said I had a fish, right? I thought it was a female fish, beta fish. It was a female beta fish, but then basically its fins grew out longer than a female's does. So the males have the bigger fins. So it's just like, oh, he or she is like, oh no, I misgendering my fish. It's like I'm just gonna keep calling it a female though, just like that. But that's not. It's not transgender fish. It's male fish, and you are implying female gender onto it. That's what you're doing. Doesn't work. That's that. Can you here? Stay far away from these monsters responsible against safety. I like the concept. You could compare two things that someone else to actually be comparable, and you made a good point. Also, for the cat and you. Wow. All right, one big fish, now one more. Continue on. It reminds me of the story about a cat, though nothing that's sad happened at all, really. Just that we first thought our cat was a girl, then the veterinarian told us it was a boy. Then another veterinarian told us, read more. They're effing cats. I feel so bad for them. That's what I do. Look at the other word. I quote somebody, you come out to be yourself. Through lies? What, disguise yourself someone else? That doesn't sound right. And the cat was always physically male. The perception of what he was changed. That is the fault of the people around the cat, not the cat itself. Next. So that is how I ended up with a female cat named Steve. By the time we realized she was a girl, the name had stuck. She's a great cat, and we all loved her dearly. I like that too. I thumbs up. That's true. Yeah, I have cats. I had cats I love dearly too. I have cats I love dearly. Had cats. Poor things are gone now, but that's how it goes. They live about 10, 20 years. 20 or so years. Yeah. Sometimes they get sick, and then die earlier. That sucks. I hate that. But yeah, so it is. Let's see here. I say it's not a biological issue; it's a mental issue. And I say, so no, only to have sex with others the same as biological sex. I was like, is it gay for someone, a person born with testicles, to have sex with someone born with ovaries, especially if they both identify as males or female? Like, no. I say, no, only to have sex with someone of the same biological sex. I say someone else because of their biological sex, so not men. Thank you. Go. Say somebody else. When you believe it was male feeling is not just feeling okay, I'm feeling okay. Then congratulations, awesome. Maybe you should. Maybe it's not a good way of life. I'm not sure there. Maybe you should. That's not a good way of life. It's not. And someone says to me, here comes transitioning causes immense euphoria through lies. For many people, why do you want people not to be happy? And I say, because this happiness based on lies, because it is. Every single testimony that gives boils down to, I am so happy because I tricked people into seeing me the way I wanted. That is how it goes. And when the truth comes out, all that happiness goes away. A better plan is to learn to live with telling the truth instead of living lying. And then when the truth comes out, instead of being devastated by it, you're used to it. You know, you are this thing, you are that thing. Like, yeah, so what? You know.